Hello everyone. So today under work and energy we are going to go with the last topic, that is commercial unit of energy. Commercial unit of energy means in our household what are the how much amount of energy has been consumed, that we are going to denote by the commercial unit of energy. That is, you are going to represent by 1 kilowatt hour. That is, you are going to say it by the kilowatt hour. That is the commercial unit of energy. So there is a question, what is the commercial unit of energy? That is nothing but kilowatt hour is the commercial unit of energy. So commercially how we are going to represent the energy means you are going to represent commercially as the kilowatt hour. So what is this kilowatt hour means? 1 kilowatt, you have already known that 1 kilowatt is equals to 1000 watt. So now it is 1 kilowatt hour is there. So 1 kilowatt hour is equals to 1000 into 1 hour is equals to how much seconds you are going to represent it? 3000. 3600 seconds. So 1000 into 3600 seconds is nothing but 36 for 5 zeros, isn't it? That means 3,60,000 you will be getting. That is in terms of joule, energy in a joule. So that 1 kilowatt hour I am going to represent as 3.6 into 10 to the power 6 joule. 1 kilowatt, this is very important. 1 kilowatt hour is nothing but 3.6 into 10 raised to the power joule. Okay, so this 1 kilowatt hour is also known as, this 1 kilowatt hour is nothing but 1 units. So 1 unit is equals to 1 kilowatt hour. Okay, in both the cases you are going to say it as the same thing. Okay, 1 kilowatt is this value you have to remember. 1 kilowatt is nothing but 3.6 into 10 power 6 joule here. Energy it is in joule and commercial unit of energy is in 1 kilowatt hour. Based on this we will solve one of the problem. So an electric bulb of 60 watt is used for 6 hours per day. Calculate the units of energy consumed in 1 day by a bulb. Here they have asked you for an units. Units is nothing but 1 unit is nothing but 1 kilowatt hour. So now let me take it for the power. Power given is 60 watt. So if you want it in a unit means you have to convert all these things in a kilowatt hour. Here it is in a watt. Let us convert into a kilowatt. So 1 kilowatt is nothing but 1000 watt means, what about the 1 watt? 1 watt is equals to 1 divided by 1000 kilowatt, isn't it? So to find out 60 watt, so 60 watt is equals to 60 divided by 1000, isn't it? 60 by 1000, I'll cancel this. 60 by 100, I'll getting 0.06 kilowatt. So power how much you got? 0.06 kilowatt. Okay, time given, T is given, 6 hours itself is given. So now what is the, how you are going to find out the energy consumed here? So you know what is the formula for the energy? Energy is equals to power into time. Okay, so we have known the formula. What is the power is equals to work done by time taken. Work done is nothing but here we are going to consider as the energy consumed by that object. So energy is equals to power into time. So power is how much? 0.06 kilowatt into time is 6 hours. So 0.06 into 6, 6 are 36, 0.36 kilowatt hour, or it is also called as 0.36 units. Okay, this is how we are going to find out how much energy is consumed by the electric bulb in 1 day in terms of units or in terms of the kilowatt hour. So now we are going to solve some of the problems based on work and energy. So that is first question is, calculate the change that should be affected in a velocity of the body to maintain in the same kinetic energy if the mass of the body is increased by 4 times. That means that mass of the body has been increased by 4 times, means how much change will be affected in the velocity. You know what is the formula for the kinetic energy. Kinetic energy is nothing but half mv square, isn't it? Whenever I have increased the mass of the object into 4 times, how much there will be a change the velocity of that object to maintain the same kinetic energy. Kinetic energy, when it is before increasing, that should be equal to the kinetic energy after increasing. I have to maintain the kinetic energy same. To maintain the kinetic energy, what value should I change the velocity so that I can maintain the kinetic energy even though the mass of that object has been increased. Okay, so now for this one, I'll consider that first originally, without increasing the mass of that object, original kinetic energy of that object will be half mv1 square. Okay, mass of the object before increasing, it remains mv1 square itself. I'll consider it. So now next thing, now newly, that means new kinetic energy I'll consider, that is when I increase the mass of that object to 4 times. Mass of the object, if I can increase 4 times, means 4 into half mv2 square I'll consider. Okay, now kinetic energy I have to maintain original kinetic energy and the new kinetic energy I have to maintain C. That means original kinetic energy equals to new kinetic energy. So half mv1 square is equals to 4 into half mv2 square, isn't it? Now, which is the constant terms in both the cases? This half m is constant in both the cases. So, I'll cancel these two terms. If I cancel this, v1 square is equals to 4v2 square. So, we want this change in velocity, that is new velocity. I want v2 square is equals to v1 square divided by 4. Now if I have taken the square root, v2 is equals to square root of v1 square by 4. So I'll getting as v1 by 2, isn't it? So v2, this new velocity, when I increase the mass by 4 times, this new velocity will be half of the original velocity. This is the original velocity. So this new velocity will be half of the original velocity. If the original velocity is, for example, if you have considered 8 is the original velocity, half of that original velocity means 4 meter per second. So this new velocity, how much will be the change in its new velocity? The change in its new velocity will be half of the original velocity. So next problem is, calculate the time taken by 60 watt bulb to consume 3000 joule of energy. So time we have to consider. Here given is, calculate the time to consume power given, that is 60 watt is given, energy given, that is 3000 joule is given. Calculate the time, so time we have to consider. So you know the formula, power is equals to energy by time. So time is equals to energy divided by power. So what is the energy? 3000 joule divided by, that is power consumed, that is 60. So 3000 by 60 means you will be getting 50 seconds. So how much time it has taken by that bulb to consume this energy, that is 50 seconds. Next question is, a horse exerts a force of 200 Newton to pull the cart. If the horse cart system moves with a velocity 36 km per hour on the level road, then find the force, find the power of horse in terms of horsepower. Horsepower is nothing but 1 HP is equals to 746 watt. So in terms of HP, you have to find out the power in this case. Power you are going to consider in a watt itself, but here we have to consider in a HP, we have to find it out. Now here how much will be the force here? Force will be 200 Newton, and displacement here. Displacement means here they are saying that if the horse cart system moves with a velocity, that means it is moving with a velocity of 36 km per hour, means That means displacement. How much displacement has occurred? That is, initially the cart was 0, isn't it? Was in a 0. That means it is in a rest position. When horse exerts a force of 200 Newton, that cart pulls it and the horse cart starts moving. In that cases, how much will be the displacement? 36 kilometer per hour. Let me convert into meter per second. 36 into 1000 divided by hour means 3600. So if I cancel these, I'll get 360 by 36. That is 10 meter per second. That is the displacement here. Now we have to find, we got the displacement here and force is there. Let me find out the work done here. So work done is equals to force into displacement. Force is 200 into displacement is 10. 200 into 10 means you will be getting 2000 watt, isn't it? So that is the not the watt. So this is work done. It is 2000 joule. We are going to get it. Now we have got the work done here. They have told you here this work done is nothing but how much power has been consumed by that horse. So I can write this work done as power, that is equals to 2000 watt. Okay, this is work done we have got in 2000 joule. So this work done, that is work is done to consume the power. So find the power of horse in terms of horsepower they have given. So this work done is nothing but power consumed by that horse. So that is 2000 watt here. Now it is there in a watt, we have to convert into horsepower, that is HP. So 1 HP is equals to 746 watt means how much will be HP for the 2000 watt. For 2000 watt, how much will be the HP? To find out that, we have to consider 2000 watt is equals to, I am going to consider 2000 divided by the 746 if I have considered. So I'll be getting answer as 2.68 HP. So that is 2000 watt is nothing but 2.68 HP. Okay, so that this completes this problem. I hope everyone have understood this. So if any doubts is there, we will discuss in a live session. Thank you.